Good afternoon, students, and welcome to another episode of Christa's Fireside Lectures. I'll be your host, Chris Martin, and we will be talking today about target market segmentation. Interesting subject because this is basically how you start to format how you start to think about and formulate a target market media planning strategy. So, I'm just going to go with this first of all. Hold on. Now, I have already given you that to look through, and so by this time, you should have done all of this work already. Remember that when I give you work for each week, you need to do it before the lecture so that you can come prepared to the lecture and then ask your questions, make comments, and participate in that way. That's why it's called preparation. Okay, so for preparation, you needed to have read chapter 2 of Nuts and Bolts of Media Planning, okay, the grey book. The white book is still good, but the grey book is better because that's the most up-to-date version of the textbook. And then you needed to watch these YouTube videos, analysis, segmentation, targeting, positioning, and of course the ethics of gender representation in advertising. And you needed to have completed this exercise here and the quiz. So if you've done that, then we can talk about the dangers and pitfalls of stereotyping when using target market segmentation. Okay. Now, hold on a minute. Let me just improve this a little bit. Cool. Awesome. I see we've got 3 people watching. So let me do this quickly. Hello, everybody. Cool. If you are online and you are watching, please make sure that you claim your space in the live chat by putting your name down there. That way we can keep a register and I can also see who's watching. This is very important to me because I like to know who I'm talking to. It's weird being a lecturer, having taught for pretty much most of my life in some way or another, face to face, and now having to talk to a screen and a microphone. It's weird, guys. So it's nice to be able to go, hi, Golisi's out there, or I don't know, I can't remember, Civil Guys is out there. That's just, put your name there and say hi. Okay, so in the means, looking at, as I said, STP. Maybe what we should do is look at the F1 briefing first. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So let me just bring this thing up. The Media Planning F1 brief. It will take on Cole Campus between the 31st of August and the 4th of September. You need to log into Cole Campus and take the test. Okay? It is a 4-hour test. Guys, this is so much time, you won't even know what to do with it, because really, you can write it and rewrite it in that time and still have time to spare. So don't get worked up. Again, it's an open book test, so you can use all of your notes and your textbook and everything. There are single questions and multiple choice and true or false, and then there's 3 long questions. So please just make sure. I actually can't brief you any more than that, because if I do, then I'll be doing the test for you. So it's that easy. Just make sure that you can do the following, which is this. Okay, you guys can read this, right? You can read it in your brief anyway. And yeah, make sure that you are online and you take the test. That's the main thing, really. What else? Oh, we've got 6 watching. Who have we got? Anybody? Hey, how's it? Okay, great. Hey guys, lovely to see you here. Thanks for watching. So weird. So anyway, we will be covering all of the material that you need for the lecture, for the test, for the F1, over the course of the next 4-5 weeks. So don't panic. If you don't think that you know all of the things that you need to know, we will also do a bit of a review in the last lecture before the test. Okay, and you can still ask me questions either here in the chat box. Hey, either here in the chat box, or you can ask me on the WhatsApp groups, or you can ask me in a private message on WhatsApp, or you can email me. So once more, with feeling, that's my number. That's my email. And you don't have to send me drafts for this one. But for the summative, it won't be a test. It will be a long question. So, yeah, that you can send me drafts for, definitely. Cool. So, hey guys, welcome again. And I would like to move on. What we did, okay, what you should have done is, again, what I said you needed to do in the lecture, in the lesson plan. Please make sure that you get these lesson plans. Like, once we've finished now, go and get the next one. Okay, it's available, it's up. The quiz will be available probably at the end of week 3, but you know, you need to at least do the content for the lesson before we have lectures. And it's not that much. It's a couple of videos and an exercise. Now the exercise, let me just explain it to you if you haven't done it yet. Once you've read the chapter, you look at this selection here of animal rescue organizations. There's one in Durban, one in Joburg, one in Pretoria. Now, you can visit all of them and pick one that you like, because it doesn't really matter now whether you're in Durban and you pick the Pretoria one, because we're doing everything online anyway. So pick the one that you like. And you must refer to the website that you've chosen and determine the target segments of your relevant organization and provide a description in terms of the segmentation bases. Now, if you haven't read that yet, you need to go through it. It's page 37 to 46. Is it? 37 to 46? Yes. And these are the bases on which we decide, you know, how to segment our target markets. Let me just explain something really, really quickly to you guys that may not understand. Target segmentation, the process is basically taking a whole group of people, okay, a massive group of people, the whole population, and then cutting it into tiny little slivers. Okay, big chunks is what they used to do. Women over 40, men 25 to 35 or something like that. But these days, target market segmentation means we take one little sliver over here, one little sliver over there, and we put all of those little slivers together to make our target audience. But they are segmented. They are, you know, people who use things for different purposes. And again, it's all in the book. You have to go through it yourselves and read it and come to class And if you don't understand it, then you need to ask the questions here. Okay? But basically what I'd like to talk about now is, let's see. What are we going to talk about? Laundry soap. What do people call that again? Washing powder. Now this is the thing. Oh boy. Okay, so we're not going to go on that one just yet. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but I have. Interesting thing about washing powder adverts. Do you notice something here on their faces? And pretty much all of them are white. Okay, and as we go through the ages, we've got. Okay, I'm going to come to this one just. Boy, some interesting images here. We're not really seeing any guys, except there's one, an outlier in the field. But I was in a fix, and then